For the past 24 hours, a word is trending on the social media and also on the traditional media. The word is mandamos. When you go to the law, when we talk about mandamos, it simply means that when an individual or a state organization or a state official is being mandated by a law court to do its duty or to carry out its duty, that is what in law we term as mandamos. Now, after the 7th December general elections, particularly with the parliamentary election results, some individuals had issues with it. They did not accept the outcome of the results. Now, the EC even came out and said that its officials, that the EC officials, some were under duress when they were declaring results which went in favor of certain political party. Yesterday, a ruling was given in the Supreme Court of Ghana. How did we get to this particular ruling that was in favor of the NDC? It was the New Patriotic Party and its lawyers or the legal team that took the matter to the Accra High Court, which they filed for a mandamus application. In that mandamus application, they went ex parte. That means they went alone without inviting anybody. Now, in the High Court, it was presided by Justice Reverend Father Joseph Adu Owusu Ajiman. And in that ruling, he mandated the Electoral Commission to carry out with recollation and also redeclaration of results that had been declared on the 7th and some on the 9th of December. So in that case, the NDC legal team also filed for a joinder to join in that particular case, which means they had interest in the case, which is acceptable by law. So when NPP filed for that particular mandamus as ex parte, the NDC also filed for a joinder to also join because they were interested in that particular case since it was a public case. Now, the judge in that aspect did not give a hearing to the NDC and went ahead to give his ruling. Out of this, the NDC legal team also took the matter to the Supreme Court for the Supreme Court to also give a ruling and redirect the High Court to look into the case again. The Supreme Court judges looked into the case and said they have looked into the case, and for that matter, law of natural justice to give fair hearing to the NDC was denied by the justice. So they should go back to the High Court. But this case, it isn't going to be the same High Court, but rather a different High Court with a different High Court judge sitting on that matter and to give hearing to the NDC in that particular case. So the Supreme Court has ruled that come Tuesday, 31st of December 2024, they should sit on that case. After the High Court gave a ruling for the Electoral Commission to continue to do its recollation and also redeclaration, it was 9 in total, but there was 7 recollation and also redeclaration, which all went in favor or went to the New Patriotic Party. Then the NDC did not agree and took the matter to Supreme Court, where we had a ruling being given yesterday. The ruling yesterday, the Supreme Court judges quashed or cancelled out 4 of these redeclaration being done by the Electoral Commission of Ghana. So these 4 constituencies that have been cancelled are the Okaikwei Central, the Ablekuma North, the Tema Central, and also the Techiman South constituencies. All these 4 have been cancelled by the Supreme Court of Ghana and has ordered that the High Court should sit on this matter again and give hearing to the NDC. Now, in the Ahafuano East and also Sawama Aduajuri, the results being declared by the Electoral Commission or in the recollation process is valid because they say the process had not ended in the various constituencies before it was stopped. So those 2 still remains the same. So this is what is coming from the Supreme Court of Ghana. The mandamus application being filed by the New Patriotic Party at the High Court, whereby the NDC claimed that they were not given the law of natural justice to be heard by the High Court judge, was not fair. So they took the matter to the Supreme Court for the Supreme Court to also listen to it. And Supreme Court yesterday gave its ruling, and it went in favor of the NDC. And hence, the court, or the High Court, will sit on this case again with different judge on 31st of December 2024.